Hey folks, welcome to Market Correction Analysis by InTheMoneyStocks.com for August 16th, 2007. Well, you look at the chart here on the NASDAQ, you guys are looking at the intraday. This is the start here of the day. You can see zigzag patterns, and then the patterns just got bigger and bigger. We had swings that were astronomical in the market. The ES futures contract, the S&P future contract, traded close to 5 million contracts today. Even last week, the biggest days of biggest volatility, we were only seeing 3 million and change trading hands. Today we almost did 5 million. Just unbelievable, folks. The market was up and down. And in the chart here, you guys looking at this chart, you guys see the moving averages. You see everything going on. But in reality, folks, what it comes down to, this was just a phenomenal day to watch. And you guys, I hope you guys all realize that you're watching history here. You're watching a credit market meltdown and the market tanking and the market buy programs coming in to save the market at certain levels. And again, I'm going to show you something amazing. And you guys that are with me know that a couple days ago when we broke on the S&P, my call, or the InTheMoneyStocks.com call, me and my partner made, was that you were going to see a drop of 60 plus points on the ES and the same on the S&P. All right. Now that index that was broken down a few days ago, and between yesterday and today, we had a phenomenal move down until the lows of today. And I'm just going to throw this out. Can anyone guess what the low on the SPY happened to coincide with? And if you guys have been watching my videos, you know, and I'm going to show you in a minute. Yes, it was the low of March. And that is so amazing to know that these levels we call, and that's where we said the next level would be. On the SPY chart, look back at the low on the SPY, and I'm going to show you here. Let's go right there. Let's screw it. Let's go right there, guys. Here's the SPY chart, and this again is the intraday moves. Now, we're going to go to the daily chart and look at this. All right, this is the weekly. Look at the March. This is March low, guys. This is 311 right here. And this, I'm looking at the weekly so we can see it clearer. Then this is today, or this is this week, obviously. But today's low right down there. How perfect is that? Look at the technicals in this, guys. Anyone that says that charts don't tell the truth and technical analysis doesn't tell you the things is absolutely insane, and I can't deal with that. All right? The technicals are what to follow here. InTheMoneyStocks.com, we follow it to a T. You all should be on board with our swing trades. We threw out a swing trade on yesterday at the open. It triggered. We sold it today at the low for over a 10% gain on a swing trade in a day. Unbelievable, folks. And if you want to look at that chart, TradeStation was the short. I believe we sent it out at $10.70 or so thereabouts. Let me just double check that here on the chart. Yeah, we sent it out at $10.20. This was yesterday. It went out. It was a trigger price yesterday. It triggered yesterday. We covered it on this first move down right here. All right, right down here was definitely covered. Right even here. You know, I think we covered at $9.70, taking $1 off the table or something like that. Anyways, any way you cut it, guys, the swing trade alerts are phenomenal. My partner really specializes in that type of thing, and it's just amazing the different moves we get in this market, guys. Alright, guys, again, the SPY chart was amazing. Look at this. Look at this low here. Again, I have to show this because it's so amazing. Now, keep in mind here, guys, the key here is that we're going to have a small move up. Alright, I'm going to go to the daily chart here and show you guys something. Alright, we're going to flip over to the daily. See this bar right here on the daily, on the SPY? This coincides with bars on the ES chart, and we'll throw that up for you guys all to see on the ES daily, which you can't see here because it's not made yet, so let's throw up the NASDAQ. You guys will see that clearer. This candle right here, that's a very bullish candle, folks. Very bullish. Now again, I'm not changing our stance. We hit the March lows, as you just saw in the SPY. That signaled a bounce for everyone to come into. Huge bounce. Now, you're going to get some follow-through action over the next day or two on the upside, all right? Now, what's this mean, guys? Well, and nothing's changed. Believe it or not, we're still predicting we're going to drop up to 20% in this market. The Dow touched 10% today. 10% before the rally, almost to a T. Now, is that amazing as well? 10% correction, almost to a T, within a tiny, tiny 0.00% of 10%. And it caused a rally, and it just coincided with the SPY touching the March lows. Bam, a rally. And that's the keys here, guys. Everything coincides. It's not a coincidence that 10% happened to coincide with the SPY touching that low. It's all figured out in the technicals, and you guys need to learn how to read it. Join the chat room on our website. Phenomenal chat room. And again, the swing trade alerts, we do options alerts, which are key in this market because you're getting such wild moves. Options alerts. All right, so what are we saying here, folks? We're saying this. Over the next day or two, you're going to see a small push up probably. All right, this market is going to have a little momentum from today, and that's obvious, all right? Based on that low, that's what we said in the last two videos. When we hit the lows from March, as we did on the SPY, all right, on the SPY, and we'll switch back to that weekly just to show you all again how key that is. Look at this, guys. Boom to boom, right there. Right there. That wick coincides with this almost to a T. Give or take a few pennies here and there. All right, it's in spirit of, and that's the goal here. And again, I'm going to draw the line just so everyone can see that line. All right, from here to there. Is that amazing? I'm still flabbergasted that it happened so quickly. Today, panic set in. The other thing I want to point out to everyone is this. During the chat room today, we had a great group of guys in the chat, and girls, guys and girls in the chat, and we're all talking. And the market's falling apart here. And I'm talking to my partner, Nick, and I'm saying, Nick, what's going on here? You know, we have options X tomorrow. There's so much panic. We looked at the put-call ratio, by the way, guys. Put-call ratio gives you a great idea of when market bounces are going to happen. And there were just so many shorts out there. Put-call ratio, again, guys, when it's at 1, that means there's an even number of shorts to longs. When it's over 1, there's more shorts in the market. When it's under 1, there's more longs. Now, the idea as a contrarian here is that when the put-call ratio gets too high, meaning let's say 1.5 or bigger, there's way too many shorts in the market and we need to rally. And vice versa, when the put-call ratio gets down to 0.5 or less, there's too many longs in the market and we need to fall. Well, guess what the put-call ratio was today, pretty much all day before this rally? 1.75, 1.75 and more. Way too many. And I was saying this to Nick. I said, you know, Nick, I think we're going to rally. Nick's like, you know what? I would not be surprised. Options X. You guys have to, everyone out there needs to be insane. If the Fed, if you guys think that the big money, which are selling these puts to everyone, and everyone's buying them today, buying puts because they think the market's going to roll over for tomorrow's expiration, if they think that they're going to get those puts to make money on, no way. Come on, let's be realistic. Look at this pattern, guys. Boom, 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 boom. What pattern is that? A W? Does that mean we have a little pull down and then another move up? Most likely, guys. WBV pattern formation on the SPY today. So again, I'm going back to the put-call analysis, and you guys need to understand that when people are buying puts today thinking they're going to make bank by just tomorrow, they're going to flip it, just like when they flip the housing. When you know that people are buying and selling houses just to flip them, that's when the top is in. And the same thing goes for the put-call. When people were buying puts today, saying, oh, well, I'm going to make 500, 1,000, 10,000 by tomorrow, by just because the market's falling out of bed, that's a dead signal that we're going to rally, folks. And this was what we said intraday in the stock chat today. We said we're going to rally. And we thought we might have been wrong when the NASDAQ was down 70 points. And we said, wow, are we going to start questioning ourselves? No. You know, something probably will push up. We pushed up again. Then we fell back down again. And then again, at the end of the day, you had this monstrous rally, pushing it up. Holy cow, what a move. All right, folks, so we look at this pattern here. I want to just point out something else here. We have the W pattern here. We'll probably have a V and then another blast off tomorrow at some point. My guess is we gap up tomorrow, guys. We got to gap up because you're going to have a lot of follow-on buyers here, especially the amateurs. All right? The amateurs are going to come in here and really push it up at the open. Then we might have a small pullback and then another push higher. Either way, all right, I only think we're going up to here. All right? Now, what does that coincide with? The 50 moving average. I think we're going to get a couple days push higher. Then the next call, guys, and listen to this. The next call is when we come down. All right? And this is going to be the big one. The big call is when we break this line right here. When we break that line, be ready for the next leg down, the next wave down. It's going to come. We're going to have a small rally here, but this is far from over, folks. Far from over. The only thing I can say is take advantage. I told everyone yesterday and the day before in the video, when we hit the lows from March, as you see right here, March, now, it's going to rally. It's going to be support. We rallied huge, just like we said. Now, the next time is we break this, we're going lower, folks. No doubt about it. All right, so tomorrow, expect a gap up. Expect probably most likely a positive day. I'd be surprised if they don't keep the market up tomorrow, especially on Friday. Volume might lighten up a little in the afternoon going into the weekends. Look for Monday, Tuesday, maybe to be an up day. But again, watch for a big rollover. We're going to take out that low eventually. We'll come down to that low again, retest it, maybe get a tiny little bounce up, and then go boom, right through it. All right, folks, far from over, far from over. Alright, lastly, I just want to let everyone know again what's going on with InTheMoneyStocks.com. We've had a phenomenal last couple months calling these accurate moves based on technical analysis. I want to encourage everyone to come join the swing trade alerts, the intraday stock chat, the options alerts. Email us for personal consulting. We do it all the time. We're good at it, obviously, as you guys can see from our videos and all our posts. And keep coming at it, guys. Throw us curveballs. We love to have them. Keep in touch. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Take care.